Why, hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. This is Otaku Showboat. Today is Thursday, June 2nd, 2022. It's already June. I can't believe it. We're already entering things. We're already entering the middle of the year, which like how has it gone so quickly? So, first off, before we get into the game today, I want to thank a viewer. Goes by Slayman or Slaymanite on Steam because they gifted me a copy of Captain of Industry. So thank you so much for gifting me a copy of Captain of Industry. Unfortunately, I don't have too much time left over to actually play games lately because I have, of course, been studying Japanese and learning Japanese. I have read this entire textbook by now. I have read all 10 lessons, but I need to go through. I need to watch videos. The website for this book has associated videos, video lessons for all of the topics in the book. So, gonna watch all those. Gonna do the practice exercises in it, and the bulk of my day ends up being other practice and reviews through two websites, Wanikani and Renshu, which, by the way, that website translates to practice. Renshu is practice in Japanese, so of course it has a whole bunch of questions and activities, and it does try to teach grammar points, and it has grammar lessons with Japanese language proficiency test style multiple choice questions, which is really nice, and listening questions, which is also really nice. And I'm a lifetime subscriber to the pro status on there. And I have about over 600 reviews per day to do, and it takes about 4 hours of doing the lessons and reviews per day on that one website, on top of doing more kanji and vocab reviews through Wanikani, on top of now watching these videos for this textbook, and then doing all those exercises. And then I want to practice writing. I've got a freaking drawing tablet next to me to do writing and all of that. But anyway, hi, main game. We're here. Let's bump music to 10-ish, 9. It does seem to get a little bit loud even on these very low settings. So let us load up our Ackdarian Empire save. Oh boy. Last time we met, we started the game, and we had an amazing start. It's the most insane I have seen a standard start ever, I think. I don't think I've ever seen a better standard starting start than what we've had here. It makes me think that there must be something bad. There must be some weakness in this starting system, in some way, shape, or form. But I don't see it at this point. So what ended up happening was that in my home system, I have a next door neighbor, literally a next door neighbor, in the form of an independent colony of Slukin. Now, unfortunately, the bonus for having this species is not particularly strong. There are many independent colony species that exist that hopefully we'll be able to play one day as full empires, but there are more that have better bonuses for having them in your empire, having a billion of them in your empire, Not only that, but we started with this independent colony scouted as well. So we also have this one to think about as essentially a cheaper expansion opportunity, a very cheap expansion opportunity, because we don't have to grow the population that's here. We don't have to grow up to this, because colony ships, if we were to make a fresh colony, would be about at this phase of the game 30 million ish colonists, and then it has to grow at like 6-ish% per year. I think this is annual growth rates. Yeah, it takes a long time to grow colonies, so starting with even 300 million is significant. So yeah, we've done all of that. I started also next to the gas giant that's giving me Kazlon, which is our fuel source in the home system. You are always going to get Kazlon in your home system in at least one gas giant. I've had starts where I've had up to 3 gas giants with Kazlon in my home system, but those types of starts, generally speaking, end up missing at least one key resource. So it happens sometimes. It's not supposed to be missing any key resources, but it happens sometimes. Pretty sure we have all of the key resources in this home system. What else? We had like an abandoned station over here and a hostile scrapper yard station over in here. Now, fortunately, I was able to have a strong enough fleet through 10 frigates to actually take out that scrapper station. And when that thing exploded, there was a whole bunch of scrap, as well as several civilian ships to capture. So we got a lot of stuff. We ended up having like a whole bunch of spam of a lot of the luxury resources that exist. So unfortunately, that means that when I do actually find them on other planets, I won't actually see a pop-up about it anymore. At least I don't think I will. So I have to pay very close attention to these mining locations as we explore at this point. And basically, through the entirety of last stream, I avoided building a mining station around this gas giant, which meant that I ended up not seeing any pirates, and I still have yet to see any pirates, meaning that the state of the economy is amazing right now. The economy is good. Is pretty good. It's actually at a level where we can afford a colony, making a colony, if I have an available like high suitability colony. Unfortunately, we do not. We also have gotten knowledge of this Ackdarian world of Authoria. Just randomly, we got Authoria shown to us. That it seemed a little bit premature to be showing us this colony, but okay, because this is a free colony for me. It's like a free world that is plus 39 suitability and has over 1 billion pop on it right now, 1.2 billion. This is profitable. I know this colony says that it's negative, but that's because they're keeping their happiness at plus 20. If we can tax them more, and we could have positive income from this colony just by colonizing it. The problem is that it is in a nebula, and it's way the heck out over here. So I need to get there. I don't see that this is in a different empire's range right now, so I don't think I have to worry about that exactly, but I do think that we need to expand this way, which, fortunately enough, we have this independent colony here that I will be able to eventually colonize. That being said, speaking of independent colonies, I have these guys that I am working on. Am I able to send them more money? I am. So I will send them more money. Oh, want to mention, I have updated the game. Yeah, I have updated the game. How am I finding this version of the game versus the original? Well, that depends on what you're asking. Are you asking about Distant Worlds 1 versus 2 / Distant Worlds Universe versus Distant Worlds 2? Because I have never played Distant Worlds Universe / Distant Worlds 1. I have never played the original. This is the first game I have played in the series. Now, that being said, there's also been a lot of changes from actual updates to the game from when it first launched to now, and it is in a much better state than it was. Now, I do know that the biggest complaints that people are having about this game versus Distant Worlds Universe is that it does not have as many of the mechanics as Distant Worlds Universe does, quite yet. It doesn't have quite as many mechanics. That should eventually come here. Apparently, some people don't like the fact that the planets don't rotate around the star. So, some people don't like that they don't actually orbit, to which I think that's insane. That's an insane thing to be complaining about. Like, I get it, realism, but I don't want to have to like reorient myself every single time I look at a system, right? Like, if all of these planets are rotating and moving around, like, how the heck am I supposed to like get any idea of what's actually here in the system, like at a glance? Like, I will not be able to recognize the system by looking at it if everything is constantly moving. So no, that is just dumb. It needs to be static. Absolutely needs to be static. Just for my own sanity. Anyway, we need to like work on colonizing these now. Let's get that colony ship going. That's going to cost a lot of money. In fact, I think that costs more money than I currently have. So even though we sent them a gift, I need a little bit more. How much is it to build a colony ship? Oh, it doesn't show me there. It is 42,000. Oh, I need more carbonite. I need more carbonite. So the thing about the more races, I actually saw a statement recently about that. A response to a question on the Steam discussions section. Yeah, the Steam forums. Someone asked about that, and the response was essentially that new races are going to be DLC. Whether or not it's going to be free or paid DLC, I'm going to err on the side of paid DLC for additional races being playable at this point. Yeah, I'm trying to look here. I saw this like just yesterday. Any official word on the other races yet? Developer E. Rutens says there will definitely be expansions, including one focused on adding additional player races. Note they use the word expansions, which to me says paid DLC. We're focusing first on making sure the issues with the base game are resolved. I expect within a couple of months we will announce a future roadmap. Now, my brain says that's paid DLC, but they said expansions. They said expansions, which could be free or could be paid, which could just mean like version content updates, or it could be paid. Just want to make that abundantly clear and obvious. I would like to see all of the independent colony species be playable. Personally, yes, I would like for the species of sentient raptors to be playable, and like the doggos to be playable. But we shall see about all of that. Anyway, we've just entered a phase of the game of expansion and exploration beyond our home system. I have discovered a debris field. Yes, I have. This is where we were ending the stream last time. Where we happened to discover an abandoned carrier, cruiser, destroyer, frigate, and escort. And of course, the very first thing that this construction ship goes to is to... Actually, it's working on the frigate. Okay, you're gonna work on the frigate before the carrier, huh? All right then. Wait, you can grab that? Yeah. In fact, any of my construction ships are going to prioritize fixing these ships if it can manage to pathfind its way over there. Thanks, game. Yeah, like now I have like just a train of construction ships going over there. They're gonna automatically go and get them. That's one thing about this, is that there's a lot of automation settings. And we've got these enlistment settings that I think apply to this scenario. So, whether a captured military ship, which I think includes ones that we have repaired, should be enlisted into the Empire or should be scrapped for tech and resources. So when you capture a ship, should it be scrapped? When should it be scrapped? Well, it should be scrapped if it is not higher tech or larger than what I can build. If it is higher tech or larger, it should be enlisted. Maybe. Maybe it will be. How captured military ships should be scrapped. So anything that is sent to be scrapped will follow this behavior. So anything that passes this first will go to the second, which would be to always disassemble for tech and resources. Now, we could say the opposite. We can say the opposite. Actually, we are saying the opposite. I am wrong. We are saying the opposite of what I just said. This is enlisting when it is not higher tech. So, if it's matching us and our size, we will enlist it. If it is high tech, oh, we're scrapping it. And we're doing so by disassembling it to get the tech upgrades. Because I actually don't really want to use any of these ships. They are higher tech. Like, I do not have carrier tech. Just period. I don't have turbo thruster engines, augmented energy collectors, mega density fuel cells, Kaldos hyperdrives, pretty much all these weapons, the medium fighter bays. I don't have this tech. I want this tech. Like, I want to be able to build ships with this tech. Now, I was also... so I want to scrap them at my shipyards to get progress towards those techs, if not outright get those techs for free, basically. Ideally. So what was I looking at here? We still haven't built the freaking colony ship because we're low on carbonite. Do I have carbonite? You have carbonite. The irony that that the location I'm trying to colonize has the resource I need in order to colonize it. Now, we have a free trade agreement, which should mean that they should be buying this, right? Should the, I would hope that the civilian economy should be trying to buy stuff from these guys, right? I might need the commerce center, like, as a thing to send it to? I don't know. I don't actually know. Alright, so we've got cargo transports going there at this point. Couple of them. What are they trying to get? All they say is transport cargo from here to here. Please tell me you're going to grab carbonite. They are grabbing carbonite. Fortunately enough. That's only 400 though. I needed this third one to come in with more carbonite. Huzzah! That should be enough carbonite. Ah. Now they have to actually physically get it to the spaceport and or the system, the actual planet, before they can use it to build the colony ship. Because of course resources are based on where they're located. It's not just some pool of resources like Stellaris. It actually matters where the resources are. Make sure I am speeding these up. So, as I was saying, I have updated the game to the most recent beta build, which is now 1.0.4.9, which adds this little bit of information. The research pane now shows you an indicator that you are crashing the research. You have the crash program going on, and when you hover over it, it now shows you your queued projects, which is very ideal. We are now building the thing. Unfortunately, it took too long, so now it's down to an 81% chance of success. Great. Great. Just fantastic. It's not going down, though. So, we can either choose to have a chance of failure, or give them a little bit more money. Because either way, it's going to take a while. Oh, you're done. You are loading the colonists. Huzzah. Ooh, immediate research breakthrough thanks to a scientist. That's always nice. What happened to my cash flow? I had like plus 6K. What magically happened to the cash flow? I don't know. Something just happened. Alright, so the colony ship is on its way. The first one. It is here. It has been attacking another empire. So there's someone nearby to me. Or at least nearby to these liberated of the stars-ish. These pirates end up able to roam around a really large area around their home bases. Do I know where these guys are? So pirates are usually in stations built around gas giants with a Caslon resource. I've already scaled the UI to large. I'm running on a 1440p resolution, and I've already scaled up the UI to large. There is a larger setting, I believe. We'll accept the deal for now. Dismiss that. Dismiss that. We've done the protection treaty. And when I have the cash, if I have the cash, I'm going to start increasing their opinion of us so that we can get to a non-aggression treaty. Or we find them and kill them. One or the other. Now. Ah, they found me. Okay. See, it was pretty much from the moment I got a freaking mining station around here. Yeah, so in the settings down here, user interface size, there is a very large option as well as a large option and smaller options as well. Yeah, that's pretty big. That is a very large scaling. Now, one thing I want to do is I want to make sure I deselect this up here as I increase my opinion of that pirate faction. I don't want them bugging me. I need to save my money currently. We have successfully colonized the independent world. They are ours. Which means I no longer have any money. What I also need to do is I need to get the heck off of this planet. I need my Ackdarian population that I just put on this planet to leave this planet as quickly as possible. I also do not want Slukin on my deep ocean world because, yeah, that's going to add to the support costs. Which right now, yeah, 3,800 is a lot of money. A new ambassador and spy have appeared. Ooh boy. Oh boy, this window is now very short because of the size of the UI. Yeah, this is a little too big. Settings. Go back to large. Yeah, so now we have an ambassador. Ambassadors only really tend to spawn if you've met pirates or another AI faction. They don't really spawn with independent colonies for whatever reason. Oh, he's a drunk, poor recruiter, but he is a strong attacker. I've got a wow, that's a really good admiral. Skilled navigator, good tactician, and technical. That's a lot of green numbers. I like seeing green numbers. This guy didn't end up that bad. He ended up as a diplomat for +10 diplomacy as his fourth trait. And a good strategist for troop maintenance savings and military ship maintenance savings. Health oriented to give me extra pop growth and colony happiness at the cost of 5% income, but really the happiness is worth more, I think, than the flat income reduction. I don't know. I think I value the happiness more than the flat income reduction. It makes ships and facilities take a little bit longer, but I mean, it's fine. I will gladly take 5% pop growth. That is amazing. That is amazing. And we got 5% weapons research with a -5% colony ship construction speed. But that's his first, like, levelable skill. So as I build more colony ships, we'll be able to build the colony ships faster. So it's, like, not even an issue. It's sort of a dead skill anyway. I don't really care about how long it takes to build a colony ship. He's also got levelable civ ship construction speed and civ ship maintenance savings. Neither of these are particularly important, but overall military ship maintenance savings, yeah, that is really good to have, especially since I have a boost of 5% on it and it's levelable. Yeah, so as we build military ships, we'll have that get leveled up. All right, well, I just need to get my Ackdarian pops off of this world now. Which, unfortunately, they are growing. And I don't want them to grow. Why does that say 2% and then this number says 7? I don't know. We have made a discovery of resources. Where are you? Oh, you're on... Yes, I will do that. You're on the other planet that has the Slukin. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that growth rate should not say 2% on each of those. And I'm pretty sure that it's actually reflective of that 2%. I'm going to save the game. And I'm going to exit to main menu. And then reload. To see if that changes the displayed values. If it doesn't, I'll like restart the game. Ah, see? There we go. Accurate information. See, that's accurate information. Artilus encountered. Where? Oh gosh, they're strong. Yeah, they tend to be pretty strong. These are the gas giant guys. They hang out around gas giants. That's going to be a slight issue. Another spy. Another abandoned ship. Oh, we have acquired it. Okay. We have acquired it, and it's not scrapping it. Yes, build the thingy there. So, what is your status as a frigate? You have stuff I want, so why did it not send it to scrap? I would like to automatically do that, but maybe those settings on the automation settings only apply to ships that are boarded and captured rather than ships that have been abandoned. Maybe there's a different set of settings for abandoned ships. I don't know. We've made a tech breakthrough from repairing the destroyer towards the next level of doohickeys. In fact, did that just give it? I now have advanced deflectors. Thanks. Thank you, game, for just giving me advanced deflectors. Right, I need more percentage bonuses. Alright, then that means we're gonna work towards these over time, and then yeah, better fighters. As Ackdarians, fighters are very ideal. Now we can actually go straight to fast interceptors, but we do need to pass through light bombers for fast bombers. And we need all of the text to unlock the advanced starfighters. And really the racial fighters aren't as good as the top level standard fighters for whatever reason. Like why? Like it's really the human interceptors that you can get like better than everyone else for stuff, and the attack shuttles on the Tekin. I don't really get why the Ackdarians can't get better bombers than anyone else. Like there's just not better bombers as a racial bonus. Maybe eventually for other races that get added to the game, we'll get that. Although, just thinking about it, if they add more playable races, they will certainly have their own unique techs. That will make the tech screen like far more busy than it currently is. I already don't really think we should be able to see other races' racial unique techs. I mean, I get you could can obtain them in various ways, but they probably shouldn't like be shown by default, right? It's unnecessary space. Like as it stands, we don't see the end game text, the extreme end text. So why are you showing me all those other racial technologies? Anyway, I'm gonna look through the tiers to see what I want to get. This allows for repairing of damage. I would like to be able to do that. I do also want destroyers, and I think that's going to be the time for the destroyers. I want the bigger construction, though. Upgrade to the spaceport adds the ability to have all the things that I've been unlocking. Enhanced civilian ships is also really good to have. So I'll work on that stuff for now. In the queue. I want you retiring. I want all those ships retiring. I don't want them in my military. As nice as it would be to have them in my military, I don't need them in the military. I've got 994 strength across 10 frigates. Mostly in the form of the fighters and bombers right now. Oh, where are you going? You're going... Huh? You're what now? There's nothing here with that name. I don't know. What are they trying to do? Oh, now they're trying to retrofit. Okay. Sure. Why did you fly out here? Why are you wasting fuel flying out there? I don't know. We have that place. We have 9% colony development. Very nice. What else do I need? We have discovered a new resource. Wow. That gives me 5% colony development. Sure, do the things. A tech breakthrough from scrapping the frigate. We have made a breakthrough in deep space damage control. Deep space damage control, huh? Where does that live? Oh, you know, it just gave me the tech that lets me repair my own ships. You know, just it gave me the tech for free. This is why we disassemble these ships. We're about to get our first reactor upgrade. Yeah. And then the next. Tech breakthrough. We have gotten proton ionization breakthrough, and it looks like it gave us the tech. Excellent. It just gave it to us. Now I have all of my ships can have these things. This is why I want to disassemble these ships, because the things that I will get, the techs that I will unlock from doing so, will apply to my entire fleet and not just the one ship. Also, I have just about enough money. Are you getting rid of the folks? We're down to 18 mil Ackdarians now. We just need to keep shuffling them off. Need to keep getting rid of them. Doesn't help that they're growing so fast. Another spy. Interesting. Yeah, because we need to get all Ackdarians off of this world. Now, I could get a colony ship and load the Ackdarians and then unload the Ackdarians onto an actual homeworld, onto my homeworld. That would involve having another colony ship, which, they cost a lot. And the civilians will do this anyway. And we are slowly but surely transporting these off and back to the homeworld. Now, oh boy! We have a couple of options here. We've got a couple really good worlds that we could colonize. Just flat out. Now this one Kiamara Junction 3 is in the same system as that other Slukin colony, whereas this one is literally next door to me. So I want to expand out that way, and this will be the... I want, like, both, right? Like, I want Junction 2 and I want Junction 3. Yeah, the colony ship goes away once you colonize with it. It is used up when you colonize. So yeah, I built a colony ship. It's gone forever now because I colonized the my neighbor. Think of it as exactly like in Stellaris, where your colony ship lands and becomes the basis of your new colony. Yeah. Yep, there will never be enough desk space, no matter how big of a desk you get. You will never have enough desk space. So... I'm gonna do this. It's gonna cost me like $1,000 a year for this colony. Ish, maybe like 1,200 or something like that. Basically, the magic number is 20. We want to have our suitability for a colony be above 20, ideally as high above 20 as is possible, because that lowers the support costs. Although there is a flat value of 1,000. It cannot go any below 1,000 support cost, regardless of, how suitable the colony is. So ideally, being above 20 means that this colony is going to have a 1,000 flat support cost until they grow enough to tax above that level, and then I'll start making money off of it. Yeah. But I happen to need a whole bunch of colonies right now, and it doesn't help that I have this leech. It doesn't help that I have a leech in the form of the pirate here. They're eating 125 credits per month, which is 1,500 credits per year. They're eating 1.5k. So, I would like to get a non-aggression treaty with them as soon as possible. But I can't do that unless I give them money. I need to get their opinion of me up by 12. By 12. Now, I think that a max gift can do that. And bear in mind that I will have to do this with basically every single pirate faction in the game. Or just try to kill them as soon as I see them. But that gets me to another interesting point. If you find a pirate base, did you know that you can send an ambassador to that pirate faction's base. And did you also know that you can send spies to steal the pirates' technology? And did you also know that an intended mechanic of this game is that if you have an ambassador at a location that you are spying, when you succeed the spy operation, your ambassador gains espionage experience, making it easier for your spies to do their job. Because, of course, ambassadors are also spies by nature. Now, in the most recent version of the game, they did end up nerfing this a bit because they made it so that if you have multiple ambassadors, as an example, in a single location, the effects of the skills will decrease on subsequent ambassadors. So, like, if you have multiple ambassadors providing espionage at a location, you'll get the full value of one ambassador, but the second one only gives you like half and then a quarter of their value of espionage. Okay, we've gotten the power boost, which is great. I'm gonna have to give these guys a bunch of money to get the non-aggression treaty, and suddenly my money goes way up because of that. Now, I have suppressed message logs from the Liberated of the Stars because now that we're friends, they're going to want to constantly get me to buy their stuff. They're constantly going to want me to buy, like, the unknown system maps and all of that. Oh, really? I can just buy some tech from them, but I don't know any special locations of value. Oh, and don't fall for it on these unknown empires. These tend to just be other pirate factions, and as soon as you meet them, they're going to want to extort you for money. This can be a fantastic way of screwing over AI factions, though. Just find an AI faction, they will pay you to learn about a pirate that will then cost them money. Or they end up getting attacked by them, of course. Ale and more alcohol. Great. Two different forms of alcohol we just found in this area. Casotti, a creamy alcoholic drink, and Ackdarian ale. All right, good to know. Lots of those resources. Ollie, what are you doing up there? We have found Ackdarian Ember in a location. Go, Gib stuff. That is a mangrove forest moon. Meow. Get down. Kitty cat up on top of my bookcase next to me. What are you doing? Why do we have 4 spies is the question. I'm sad that I only have 1 scientist. Like, the one thing I will say that we have been lacking this entire start has been research bonuses. There's a severe lack of worlds providing me with research bonuses around me, which, yeah, that will sting quite a lot. All right, now show me worlds. Yeah, that forest moon is plus 10 to me. Quality 60. Wow. Once I get enough Slukin on this colony, I'll be able to actually use them to colonize other worlds. And suddenly a lot of these numbers on marshy swamps and other locations will be much higher. We have founded our next colony. Yes, we have founded this one. Ah, my ships have higher strength now because of all the tech. We are fighting the Vorticar out here, and yeah, they melt. They just melt. They don't have any. There's no shields to eat through, so they just die. Even though they're pretty strong, they just die. Unfortunately, they're really hard to hit because they're like stealth creatures, but he's okay. He's okay. I'm still at 10 ships. They're gonna go over here to fight more Vorticar. Okay. Almost at that point where I actually want another fleet. How much does the fleet cost? Yeah, I'll build a new fleet. Did that actually do its thing? Yes, it did its thing. Discovery of Phyrexian Firestones. 8% colony development. And 1% income. So many luxuries. So many luxuries. It's like the developers just decided, you know what, we're going to spend a week coming up with as many luxury resources as we can possibly think of. And we're going to add all of them in. We're going to add all of them. Hundreds and hundreds. Not really, but, you know, there's a lot. And it's also why, generally speaking, each individual luxury has a relatively small bonus. It's just because there's so many of them. Still at 10 ships for that first fleet, which is ideal. We still have the Artilus here. That needs to die. The game should assign both fleets to attack at the same time. That's what I'm hoping for the automated attacks. Oh, we've also got a good amount of money in savings. I can think about paying off the other Slukin here. And we now have over 500,000, which I think is the... Yeah, which is the... which is the amount of population needed before you're able to start using them to colonize. The world needs at least 500 million of a pop before it will start to like recalculate things and start to actually use them for your colony ships. System maps have been recovered. We have acquired a research bonus of an industrial research and military construction speed at this location. I will absolutely want to build a research station and a resort base. Actually, where are you? No, not the resort base. I want the research station. I want the mining station. I want those things. How is it that the Slukin have a colonization suitability of 12 on their own world? Huh? And these guys are only 14. Why do they spawn on a marshy swamp moon if they're only plus 14 suitability? Like, what is your suitability, Slukin? They have the bizarre and gruesome ability to incorporate into their own bodies the biological appendages and organs from other alien races. Slukin are found on marshy swamp and mangrove forest planets. So that tells me that this has a low quality, as does this one. Now this forest moon is 60, but because it's not exactly a mangrove forest or a marshy swamp, yeah, usually about 50% should be up to plus 20, huh? But we only got 12. I guess you need 60% suitability for it to be plus 20. Or quality. But as Ackdarians, we get an extra bonus on deep ocean planets, which is why the quality can be lower, and we still have plus 20. Plus 24 in this case. So they must not... The Slukin must not have a bonus to their suitable worlds / quality stuff going on, which is interesting. I need to go to the Galactopedia, because in here we should have entries for the various races. So as the Ackdarians, we get a colonization modifier of plus 35% for deep ocean worlds, which, yeah, I'm pretty sure that if the base is like 60, if you minus 35 from that, that means that anything that's about 25 and above for deep ocean quality should be... No, that doesn't make sense. That's like 10... if there's something here that's going on that's making it so that the suitability is better on lower quality worlds, and it has something to do with this 35%. There's math. All of this is like in the... should be in the Scott's Guide. I can bring that up again. Scott's Guide to Distant Worlds 2. There should be an appendix with world information. Yeah, overview of each planet and what they offer for resources. Where's the... based off of individual types. So let's see. Suitability equals planet quality percent minus 50% plus the colonization net modifier plus any bonuses from technology. If suitability is less than 20, avoid colonizing. Yes. So for Ackdarians on deep ocean planets, that's 35%. So planet quality minus 50%. So in this case, 57 minus 50 is 7% plus 35%. 7 plus 35 equals 42. Voila. 42. Now, for this world, it gets to that plus 24 value because it's 39 minus 50 plus 35. That's what it is. That's what it is. So it's like minus 50 plus 35. It's how we can think about it in this case. Weirdness, oddness. Have I mentioned that this game is complex yet? It's just a little bit complex. Now, for the Slukin, that explains a little bit. They get a 10% on mangrove forest and marshy swamps. Only 10%. So they, in order to be plus 20, for the mangrove forest and swamps, like to be plus 20, they would actually need 60%. Yeah. Because 60 minus 50 plus 10 is 20. So yeah, they need quality 60 on their preferred world types. On their preferred world types. Everything else is 0, so they would need 70% quality to be at plus 20 suitability. But that will get further adjusted by technology. So there are techs that we can take that will just add a flat value across all races to specific locations. Go in here, go into the exploration and colonization. These techs right in here, they do take a while, but the initial colonization will give a quote-unquote -5 colonization quality threshold, which basically that just equates to +5 on the suitability. +5 suitability for every race on this world type. So if I were to get it on marsh colonization, on mangrove forest and marshy swamps, well, suddenly my Slukin will get the extra +5s, as will I, but, you know, the points the Slukin, they will be closer to +20 on the current marshy swamp worlds, and they'll be more readily able to do that colonization. And then improved gives another 10. So between these two, you get +15 to suitability across everyone on this world type, which, yeah, that means that, of course, they will be able to colonize much lower quality worlds and actually be profitable by doing that. So this is on the agenda because I have Slukin. If I come across other races, other species that are able to colonize other types of worlds, I'll be keen to do that. I don't need water colonization as the Ackdarians because they have an extreme bonus applied to deep ocean worlds. Like, there's not as much point to adding 10 to my suitability. Not really that much point. And part of me at this point now doesn't actually want this world. I don't think I want this world. Knowing that they're only a +12, I don't think I want it. And knowing that these guys are at +14, I'm not going to make money off of this world. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to make money off of this. Yeah, I no longer have any Ackdarians on this planet, and I still have 3 grand in support costs. 3.5 grand in support costs. And we're at 500,000 pop. Basically, this world won't start earning a positive cash flow until I have several billion pops on it. Several billion. If ever. If it even will. I may need to get the +5. Oh, goody. I like what I'm finally seeing. I am finally seeing research bonuses. Oh boy. Queue up all of those. By the way, what's my current, like, range? Oh, that's some range that you've got there. I think I should add more explorers. Critical research failure. Oh noes! Royal Xenox Dynasty. We have encountered our first Oh god, that was a painful failure. And I don't have the money to actually uh, do that. You are methodical, though. So my scientist has gained the methodical trait, which will decrease the chance in the future of getting a critical research failure, but it also reduces the chance of getting a critical research success as well, which, it's fine. It's fine. So we got these guys. Where did we encounter them is the question of the century. I would like to speak with you. Ooh, that's valuable. What is that location? Naraz 1? Oh, you don't value that location as highly. Interesting. But I can use it in order to obtain, techs like space construction, a thing that's in my queue. I could just get destroyers. um, just thinking. No, can't get that one. Docking, yeah, sure. Can you give? You're not going to give me money, of course. Show me some ruin sites. What do you think of this deal? Thank you. Thank you for that. Just, a whole bunch of techs, including like tractor beams, which is useful. Coordinated docking, that'll be great. That'll be great to have. Yeah. Now speaking with you, um, we need to be friends with them in order for them to start offering me technologies to buy or trade. Now, I could offer them technologies that I have that they don't have, but there's really no point. I don't necessarily need the money, and we now have lots of like information about various places. We have this 1.2 mil Naraz one, which is this is this is the thing, which as long as I have these already under construction, they can't do anything about it. Like it doesn't matter if they know about it at all, because I've been getting the things, and I don't know if this special location is considered gone once I've obtained all of the doohickeys there. So it's somewhat time sensitive, but you know what? I want to let's be friends. Let's try to be friends. Restricted trade. A new ambassador. Huzzah. Now, you are willing to give me information about pirates. You are willing to give me a territory map. I will do that, but that could also reveal pirates. I want to be somewhat clear about that. That could also reveal pirates. We'll trade territory maps. I guess I'll show you some of these cheap thingies. Give me money. Ah, they're my neighbor in this area. Now I know. Now I know that they're here. And that they have 2 worlds. Ta-da. And I know that this is here. Oh, boy. Ah, we've got Boskarans right here. They're already up to 8 million on their home world, and I'm also at 8 million. Oh my gosh, these guys are weak. Let's be friends. I want to eat you. Huh. They've got 2,000 troops. We'll see. We'll see. Hello, Ollie. My Ollie. So we've got unknown items there. At least I haven't found anyone in here yet. Oh, we know that these guys exist as well. So we've got a human in here, Boskaran in here, and Xenox in here. It looks like they have 2 worlds. I have 3, technically. Oh, hello, pirates. You are apparently found somewhere. Dismiss. They want money. Fine. Unfortunately, I can't immediately send them a gift to because this counts as a treaty. So it'll be in just a few months. I can just pay them off and then not have to pay them again. Unless I get an anomaly that says, hey, pirate attack. Alright, where is that? That's fine. Resources, resources, resources! I need money. I need more constructors, ideally. I need more explorers, ideally. Critical research breakthrough! Oh boy, we actually got one. And a brand new scientist as a result of our research success. Yay. Let's hope that this scientist is not a foreign agent. Like the last one we had that we dismissed. Obnoxious. Espionage +3. Waiting at Hotest, which is my home world. Someone tried to spy on me. Someone's tried to spy on me multiple times. Maybe. So it still says untested. But I would imagine that because that this dude here says that he has espionage as a levelable skill, that at some point a an espionage event happened and that it was successful. But I don't know about that. I would think it would show up here in the list on my spies that they successfully repelled foreign action, right? And that I would have been notified that I've repelled a foreign action. So, yes, the humans I have met, and soon even the Boskarans I'll meet. Now the humans are what? A democracy. The royal Xenox dynasty is a monarchy. I might have to kill them. Just saying. I might have to kill these dudes. I know we've gotten a restricted trade agreement, but yeah, I may need to kill you. May, at some point. I should definitely have much higher tech than them. That should be the case. They are growing extremely slowly. They've gotten hit hard by the pirates in this save. Humans, not so much. Boskarans, I'm actually surprised on the Boskarans why they're only 8 million. Boskarans breed extremely quickly. I'm pretty sure that they get really good bonuses. Ah, they've hit the max pop of their world. I see. Ooh, high tech? Research upgrade? Yes, please. High tech research plus 15. Now, we need these bonuses. We need these bonuses in order to even attempt to do higher tech levels. So, like here, I am not able to even research the next level of hyperdrives until I get a 10% hyperdrive research bonus. Meaning I need to find or level a scientist with hyperdrive research on it up to 10%. It will need to happen. All right, how are our colonies looking? So yeah, 1,080 on you. Like that's fine. We'll be able to handle that. Yeah, I need to pick up. Marsh colonization. I'm losing too much money off of this Slukin world. Looking forward to the tech bonuses that they'll give, though. As Slukin. Galactopedia, alien races, the Slukin. They're going to give me a 10% engine research on them once they hit 1 billion. And then, yeah, the Boskarans, don't they have, like, yeah, they have 8% reproduction rate by default. So that's why I'm so surprised to the about the pop on that planet. Argos territory wants a restricted trade agreement. Okay, sure, we'll be friends. Friends! Let's see. You're not in contact with your neighbor yet? Huh. Interesting. Well, that's good because that's telling me that they want to be friendly with me. Now, these guys... I'll need to keep sending money. I don't really need their galaxy map, but I need them to be much friendlier with me. Yeah, in order to start really getting their techs. I want their techs. I want all the techs. Goodbye. Pirates. Right, I should have paid you. Ooh, that sucks. They got a -11 initial and have a -10 for civilized complacency. So do these guys. I mean, they'll just have that -10, but getting a distrust at 10, that's going to take some time before I can get them in like one payout to not to get a non-aggression treating with them. These guys, though, they are willing to sell me some stuffs. Too bad I don't really... Didn't I already sell them there as one? I'm pretty sure I already sold you there as one. You're willing to just give me long-range sensors? Do I not have long-range sensors? I don't. But you're just willing to just straight up give it to me. Okay. I have it now. Sure. I mean, great. Fantastic. I'll take a tech for free. Have I mentioned this game has some bugs still? I think I've mentioned that this game has just a few bugs still. I'm gonna take the Xenox language. That's what I would like here, and then probably... Wait, didn't I already get ion weapons off of you? Where are ions? Here. No, I guess I got early ion weapons, not actual ion weapons, so... What else can I get? The improved escorts, missile, kinetic, and not pulse, alright? I mean, sure, I mean, I think I've already sold you this. So, yeah. I'll take it. I can reveal an independent colony at some point, if I can afford it. I'll take those free special locations. That would be nice. Just 2 free special locations. What do you think of this deal? Oh, hey, I'm now better at diplomacy with the Xenox. Just, you know, just better. We're better. We're better now. And then if I wanted to negotiate, oh yeah, hey, we can sell you Neraz 1 for stuff again. Basic troop transports, they may accept this deal. Will you actually accept this deal? No. No. I would need to pay them 5,500. Yeah, that's my alarm. We're halfway through today's stream. I probably already know those. Yeah, sure. Hey, so I heard you like Naraz 1. Have you heard of this place? Have you heard of this Naraz 1 location? I'd like to know the location of some ancient ruins. I don't want to contact the other empires, though. That's not going to happen. Nor are these texts going to happen. Yeah. So I heard you like Naraz 1. I don't think there's anything else I can get off of you. Yes, I'm going to play as efficiently as I can, even if it means just using those glitches. Like, that's without question. Yeah, And all this is just designed to let me get through the game a little bit quicker. Yeah. There's a lot of, like, really powerful stuff that you can do in the game that that is a bit powerful, shall we say, that you can do that, like, is glitch abuse sometimes, like, generally speaking, but also the entire tech trading is a bit powerful. The values of techs are, like, not that ideal. You are still not offering me techs. They want a limited trade agreement. I will take it. And you are offering it to me. So that's nice. That'll get us higher relations. You're still not offering techs, which may mean that they don't have any techs that I... No, they do, though, because they have their own diplomacy. They have their own diplomacy that they could trade for, so that's sort of how I know. But I'm willing to bet that they don't really have any techs that I don't already have. I'm willing to bet on that. Also, I want to just continue to note that these guys are taking a very long time for very good reasons. The higher the tech that they are compared to you, the longer it will take your construction ships to repair them. Because think of it as you are repairing an unknown technology. Of course, it's going to take a while. Now, one thing I could do is see how much money I can get out of them. You are only willing to give me 1,380 credits in grand total. That's not happening. They must be quite weak. Now, you just want to give me Empire contact. So no. These guys, they're still at 7. Oh yeah, this low now, that's brand new, I think, in this most recent beta patch. Didn't used to be like that. it just say plus 10 without any indication of whether or not that's high or low. It's quite low. Unknown items detected. I'm interested in colonies, so let me colonize this. It's time. I've got I've got money. I've got a bit of cash on hand. I think we're okay to build a new colony ship, which yeah, we are building. We could afford. We are building. I'm not crashing these. I probably should. Although it's getting a little bit expensive. I should build another fleet or start getting troops on my existing colonies. $130? What? These guys are great. All right, so that's going to be quite a bit of my cash flow. Oh, you're going down to here? 1330 strength. What are my frigates now? They're using Epsilon torpedoes, wave bombs, oh boy, as well as long-range cannons. So the game decided it would be a good idea to put bombs on my ships. I use fighters on these ships. Bombs are not a good idea because they do AoE damage to friendlies. Huh. Ooh, an Ackdarian pirate. Liberated of the stars, eliminated by Royal Xenox Dynasty. My friends! No! You died! Oh, we found a Tekin. Up here, okay. Speak with them. I would absolutely like to be friends. Limited trade, absolutely. And I want to see what we've got going on here. I want the information on 1 to 10 systems, information on 10 to 20 systems. I want your territory map, and I will give you mine in exchange. I would like some cash for it, though. It's about all they're willing to give me. Do not want to contact another empire. Let's do that just to see where they're located. They're up there. No. They want to do a galaxy map, all explorations for cash. No. Who are the Tekin? They are scrapper rats. So they're up there. Remember that this game has 12 AI opponents. 12. We have met, well, we know of 4 of them, because there's also these Boskarans in here that I haven't officially met yet. So about those pirates. Apparently, my friends were in the Xenox territory. I don't think we know the locations of either of these other ones. Fortunately, the Ackdarian one should be easier to get friendly with. should be much easier to get friendly with. So yeah, losing that non-aggression treaty one sucks. It sucks. They've got a restricted trade agreement with that Slukin colony, so these guys haven't met those factions. These guys are fighting against Fire Ravagers, and they have a protection agreement. Oh, are you over? Where are you? Guess I just don't know. We have obtained the cruiser, the abandoned cruiser. It is now mine. It is going to eventually get retired. Not at Dahox's ship 2. Whatever the heck this name. This is not a name. This is not a name. By the way, I haven't been paying attention to the names, but if you are paying attention to the names, you may eventually find some that seem familiar. Because as far as I'm aware, there's multiple system names that are derived from, some famous sci-fi names. Like there are totally, I believe every single Star Wars world has an equivalent here. What? Infected. Yeah, I didn't think you were getting away. Infected, huh? I completely lost track of what I was saying. Completely, it's gone. It's gone now. It does not exist. Where is that cruiser? It's refueling there. Really need you to not retire at this location because it will take forever. They want a free trade agreement. I will give it to them. Okay, I can send these guys money for a non-aggression treaty. And soon I can do the same with these guys. Yeah, the Ackdarians are... They're nice, they're friendly. You're only willing to send me ruin information, which sucks. So never mind. Royal Xenox Dynasty, you... Are you willing to give me text now? Yes, you are! Hey, so, unfortunately the value of Naraz 1 went down because we obtained a cruiser. And all of this value will basically disappear as soon as I obtain the carrier from that abandoned fleet. There are going to be areas with abandoned ships that have like 10 plus abandoned ships in them that have an insanely high value of several million credits that it will almost be impossible for you to claim all of them by yourself without having like a ton of construction ships that are out there. But if you do, and if you have enough construction ships and they're all out there and they're all constructing all of the ships, absolutely go at it. Sell that information as quickly as possible. Extract as much value out of it as you possibly can. As I shall do here. Unfortunately, I will not be able to get the tech that I want. Wait, huh? There was something I wanted here. Did it just, like, go away as soon as I clicked on this? Okay, I'm gonna have destroyers in a year, so I'm not gonna buy it. I'll take the admin center. Shipboarding. Oh, they don't want to pay that much. Huh. Countermeasures. Pulse weapons. Money. Your galaxy map, sure. Though I'll probably regret it. Hey, what do you think of this deal? Hey, so I heard you liked Naraz 1. Would you be willing to sell me shock forces and shipboarding for the information about Naraz 1? Gee, I hope so. Hey, could you give me some money for that? What do you think of that deal? Oh, hey, so I know of this place. It's called Naraz 1. It's got some abandoned ships there. Do you want to know about it? I don't think I can actually afford anything else here. Under attack by thingy? Bleak Zenith? What the heck is this all about? Why won't you let me select the ship that you're firing at? You are infected. Oh, and we've got Ackdarian mercenaries also attacking that. They must have had some event at that Slukan colony. They are offering to sell us thingies. No, in fact, I don't want to hear any messages from any of you. Get out. So, what would happen? What is the value of all of this? Not that much. I would have hoped for a bit more value out of some of these ancient relic locations, but unfortunately not. Didn't you have two? Ah, boy. I would really like to get the Science Academy research, but whatevs. Whatevs. Now, on my worlds, I am now able to build... Oh, I am able to build armor barracks as well. I want to build planetary administration centers. They cost 10k. I'm also going to build the armor barracks on this world. I need these in order to reduce colony corruption. You get an extra 10% colony corruption reduction for having planetary admin centers. They also raise colony happiness, and they increase colony defense, and they increase colony development, so that this value up here goes up by 10 just by having the admin center. And the corruption will go down. The corruption will go down, which means, and the happiness will go up, which means the tax rate gets to go up pretty considerably. Just thinking about how like worth, quote unquote, it would be on this world at 779 million. I think it's almost exclusively worth it, but bear in mind that it has a 500 credit maintenance cost on it. You have to pay 500 credits, so your gain from the happiness, corruption reduction, and development has to be more than 500 credits for it to be worth it and to pay itself off. This is almost always going to be the case, but just so as we know, I do hope that once it is built here that this value goes down by 500, but I might not. It's a little low on its population at the moment. Of course, it would not matter here at this point. Yeah, it would not matter here. We're still trying to grow. In fact, we're still trying to grow this world as well, so the happiness is plus 16. The tax rate won't go up by very much, so it may just be a money sink for now. But definitely on the home world, oh yeah, getting the corruption down, getting the happiness raised, getting the development even higher is going to be necessary. Oh wow, I know about a few species now. I do not accept anyone but my main species on this world, thanks. A frigate is under attack. I should be building another fleet. Ooh, right, I completely forgot about the existence of the, cruiser. Oh, and the destroyer. I also have the destroyer. Okay, where are you? So you're just patrolling, huh? I want you to go all the way. Oh no. Oh, it's like, game. I want you to retire there. I also want you to retire there. And this will also give me some tech, I would hope. I would hope. Wow, Xenox, your area is pretty high. You've got a good amount of area there. Alright, destroyers have been researched. Tech breakthrough from scrapping the cruiser on enhanced energy collection. That's great. We have acquired the escort. Shattering. We have a. Yes, the escort is Fearsome Eclipse here. This one is, of course, going to retire. That just leaves one thing left at Nerax. Or Neraz. The Xenox want galaxy map sharing migration treaty and territory map sharing. Okay. Yeah, so all that's left is this carrier at Neraz. Ooh, we got the next torpedo tech. And we actually got it. So we got the Epsilon 2s, V2s. Fortunately, every ship that has these Epsilon torpedoes automatically gets the V2s without needing to retrofit. Under normal circumstances, if you change the name of the item, the ship has to retrofit in order to obtain the item. So if I unlock shockwave torpedoes, for example, that will replace the Epsilons, if I unlock that, they have to retrofit to add that. But if I unlock the V3s, every ship with V2 will have V3s immediately, instantaneously. And it's like that for every single research across the board. Now, unfortunately, in order to get better torpedoes, I'll have to pick a line. Actually, I'll have to do 2 lines to get into these superior torpedo guidance techs out here, and then all the way up to quantum shards, if I choose to continue with torpedoes. There is a play style I haven't done yet that I may think about, and that is to use gravitic weaponry. The problem with the gravitics is that you don't get a small gravitic until all the way up here. All the way up here. You can get... You start with large, and then it takes a few layers deep before you can even get into medium. And then it's one more to even get the small. So it takes a while to get up to here on these weapons. Now, what makes gravitic weapons special? Gravitic weapons are like the ultimate bypass weapons. These things deal damage directly to a ship's armor, or to the hull. So, at least I'm pretty sure that's how these work. Let me read these stats yet again. They have some fall off. They have a plus 30% shield bypass and a plus 75% armor bypass. Meaning they're 30% more likely to bypass shields, which fundamentally shields have a base level of bypass to them. They also have a 75% chance to completely bypass armor. Yeah, and they wreak havoc. These things destroy subsystems completely on the enemy ships and are able to disable things really fast. This is not to be confused with ion weaponry, which is similar. It has a negative shield bypass, so they will be able to take down shields. They deal quite a bit of damage to shields. They have a 25% armor bypass, so in the event that you do bypass the shields, you have a higher chance of bypassing armor, and if you do manage to bypass the armor, you start dealing damage to the subsystems again, and that can end up disabling the ship. I like to think of ion weaponry as designed for boarding and capturing ships. Boarding and capturing ships as their primary mission. And they work well together with gravitic weapons. They tend to work well with the gravitic weapons because it would be nice with the gravitic weaponry to get the shields down, which the ions will kill the shields, and then the gravitic weapons will bypass the armor. Right? And that takes things out. That disables things very quickly. And you're able to board and capture said ships. And then, of course, the tractor beams hold them in place so that you can take the shields down, disable the ship, board, and capture. And as I said, it's not really a playstyle that I have done before. I haven't really done that. Thing is, in order to get up there, I'm going to need to finish tractor beams, and then we need weapons research bonuses in order to actually go any further. In order to go any further, we need to have a 20% weapons research bonus from all sources. We currently have 19. It says 18 on one spot and then 19 on another, but whatever. Why then am I able to actually get this advanced torpedo tech V3s? I don't know. I do not know. I do not know. And then what do I want here? Do I want the battlefield sabotage is what I want. I want to get into these. And the logistics, I guess the zero-G combat is necessary in order to get into like better boarding stuff. Getting better shields would be nice. Getting just better everything is nice. Better armor is almost required at this point. Getting... Oh, I actually have the troop transports. That's nice. I want the enhanced construction. If I was next to a race that I was going to be attacking, I would want defensive bases and likely monitoring stations, but I don't need that. Mining will help a lot. Give me... I guess I have to work on this layer next. Give me the research. And in fact, I probably at that point will want to focus on getting all of these so that I can build these empire-wide bonus buildings. And then if I can get there quickly, like 9 years each is way too long, I want to get these techs right in here. High-tech mega labs, weapons mega labs, energy mega labs, industrial mega labs, and construction mega labs. You can only get one of these built in the entire galaxy for each one of them. So you need to get here quick. It's plus 20% construction research and 10% engine research to your entire empire by having those, on top of the 10% and 5% from the previous building. Right? These are the buildings that are necessary to get into those techs that are up higher, to get further down those lines. So things like weapon specialization, necessary in order to get into the gravitic weaponry, because that's going to give me 10% weapons research, 5% armor, 5% troops. And it increases colony development too, which is really nice. We need 50% of high-tech. Great! We have 34. We'll get 44. I'll still need another 6 to get these. Oof. Oof. That sucks. And you are hyperdrive, but there's... at least was danger here. It might have been taken care of already. They want a non-aggression treaty. Sure. We'll do that. I absolutely want that glorious 50% Caslon. I need these. Apparently, I need more steel now, so I will start mining some more steel. You don't need it until you need it. Frankly, with these things, with steel and Mebnar and stuff, you don't need it until you need it. Exploration ship is under attack. Oh, it's one of you. I'm gonna need. I'm gonna actually need to kill that to build the research station there. I need this research station for the hyperdrive research. It's 100% necessary. Okay, I wonder who's here. There is likely someone there. Oh, there's a... Did I just see a... Oh, that's the infected. Alright. I don't know where those ships came from. Oh, noes! The Shakturi psionic virus has struck. Draw 2. The Royal Xenox dynasty have been infected. Gee, I hope it doesn't come here. What even is this infected? And why are my ships not attacking it? Yo. You. Whoa, that maintenance has doubled. They want exploration in territory, military refueling, and mining rights. No. We're not going to go that far. I refuse to go that far. Speaking of which, we do have a migration treaty. Ah, good. I think we gained more than 500 off of building the planetary admin center. This was over 3,500, so we've just barely gotten positive there from the support costs stuff offsets. Now, where was that one with the research bonus? Here, Pantu Junction. It's not showing the enemy there anymore. Makes me wonder if it flew off. Because it can do that. It can just fly off. Are we still working on retiring? Yes, we are still working on retiring the cruiser. They want free trade, sure. That is still retiring. We are working on the hull at this point, which means... Okay, Boskarans have been met. Initial communications have been catastrophically bad. Great. They are a hive mind. They have Wekaroos in their domain, as part of their empire. Which means they do have another colony somewhere. Here. Which means they've likely... Yeah, they captured this. They did not... It's unlikely that they colonized it because they don't have any of their pops on this world, and this world belongs to them. So they straight up conquered this independent colony that they started with of Wekaroos. Or did they? Because Wekaroos... They should not be on a forest moon, should they? I don't know. Yeah, having a Boscaran hive mind means that these are absolutely going to be killy. They're gonna be very aggressive, and they want to destroy things. The giant space cockroaches. So there's not gonna be too much point being diplomatic with these guys. Oh, thanks. We've got another pirate faction. It would be nice. It would be very nice to have Boscaran population in my empire, though. But they're a little far away. I don't think we have to worry about them quite yet. And by the time we do get to them, we'll be more than strong enough to destroy them outright. These guys, though. What do you have? Nothing. We have 49 opinion with you, and you want nothing. Also, we can't tell them about... We can no longer tell them about the glorious location that is Naraz 1. We can no longer tell them about Naraz. Isn't that great? Oh well. We just need to find another location. Now, how are potential colonies looking? There's something way the heck over here that's well beyond colonization range. And then there's a whole lot of crap. Wow. That sucks. That completely blows. Who are you? Automated defenses. That's strong. They want a research agreement. They're offering research, military refueling, mining rights for an exploration in territory. No. Argos begins constructing weapons academy at Fruit. So the humans have taken that technology at their colony Fruit. Fruit. Your home world is named Fruit. How delicious. We must obtain fruit at some point. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate on these worlds nearby. I'm gonna need to acquire more pops, different species of pops. I'm also going to need more export. Hello. But that's just the planet bonus. Oh, a high-tech research out there. Good to know. Build the things. Speaking of building the things, give me that there. And give me more exploration ships. Give me another 10, please. They have completed the thing at Fruit. Doesn't matter that that one is the Empire unique, not the Galaxy unique. But it is telling me, oh, hey, they're working on eventually getting there. Ooh, I have more room for research. They want galaxy map sharing, sure. They have declared war on the Boscarans. Uh-huh. So now these guys are at war with these guys, which I don't know how well that's going to work out for them. We shall see. What I do want to see is greater focus on my research. I want to make sure that I'm paying for that as much as possible. I also, need to pay to speed up that research. That would be great. Can't help but notice that the game is slowing down a little bit. They still want the thingy. No, you're not getting it. As much as I would like to mine their untapped resources, I don't want them mining my untapped resources. Speaking of which, a crashed research station. Discovered remnants of a crashed research station at Omgal. It appears it was once in orbit and crashed on the planet. It is possible we could learn a great deal by studying the remnants or recover to use in advancing our own technology. I would prefer to salvage. We have found technology that has advanced our understanding of efficient hyperdrives. That's not the hyperdrive variant I want. Unfortunately. Wow, that almost gave it to us outright. Oh, that sucks. The one I want is fast hyperdrives. This is because the fast hyperdrives allow you to initiate your jumps faster. Duh. Which really does speed up quite more than even like high-speed hyperdrives or some of the other stuff. Now, efficient hyperdrives, they'll use less fuel to initiate their jump, but yeah, with an 8-second initiation time, 14-second recharge versus the straight upgrade, which is 13-second initiation and 20-second recharge, yeah, we're going to be, well, we'll have less downtime, which is very, very ideal. Very, very ideal to have less downtime. Give me that. I like Kazlon. Ding, ding, ding. On the Bhaskaran homeworld, there has been a devastating, catastrophic volcanic eruption. That killed 500 million people. At least. Weren't they at like 8.5, actually? That killed like 1 billion pops. Multiple new supervolcanoes have burst through the planet crust, spewing huge oceans of lava across entire continents. Extensive loss of life, and the eruption has damaged the quality of the planet itself. We don't know the quality of the planet itself, but we can see that about 1 billion pops died. Well, good to know. They want migration treaty. I will take that. Although I'm uncertain if I will get any of those pops. I don't think so. Not as it currently stands do I think that I would get any migrating to me. I don't think I'd get any migrating to them either, but still. Because we are pretty distant. We need physically ships to go do that. What are you? You are a freighter that's going to trade. You are another hauler going to trade. Etc, etc, etc. Now, this is a better number on cash flow. It means we're making use of our income. They still want the stuff. I'm not going to give it to them. I'm going to free up some more income because we do have a couple of these agreements. I'm going to send you some cash to get a non-aggression treaty. These guys are going to take a while to get rid of this distrust, but once they do, I'll be able to get a non-aggression with them as well. The Iron Moon Army. Don't send me any message spam, please. I am surprised that I haven't been, like, exploring out this way as much. I want to get out to here, Authoria. I would like Authoria. That would be fantastic. Another 1.4 billion pops just mine for free. Yeah. And whoever is out here, if there is another AI faction out here, they need to die because I need to get to this world. Doesn't matter who they are. I'm gonna hope for Teekins, to be completely honest. I will be very sad if it's more Talons out here, if there's any faction that has spawned in this general location. I will be very sad if it is more Talons or another Bhaskaran. But if it's pretty much anyone else, somewhat okay. It could be Hakanish, and that would be a little bit bad as well, but I'm pretty sure our ships, which now include destroyers, by the way, and 3,479 strength is going to be okay. And I have no idea where these, like, infected ships are coming from. They want exploration, mining rights. No! Go away. Alright, what do you got? What can I give you is the actual question. Oh, you want Neres. You want to know about Neres. Alright, well. For what good that'll give me. Pause the game, please. At 154,000 value. You are willing to sell me the layered armor. That's fine. The missiles, the burst weapons, and target tracking. And that's about all I can get from this trade. And it did not glitch. They do, in fact, now know about the location. And they're actually not willing to sell me anything else either for the moment, which, that's interesting. All right. My throat was dying. Marsh colonization. Finally, we did the thing, which means I should have a lot more money now. Which means that this planet has, yeah, just gone from like minus 2,000 something to minus 730 and is about to start hitting profitability rather soon. If it was at plus 20, they'd be right about there. What was that actual message? What was the encounter? Have been extremely successful, regards us with some friendliness. Where are you? Where are you? Ahem. Something tells me they're here. But I don't actually know. They are another hive mind. They don't like our strange alien ways. But, we're gonna kill them. Oh, it's a fleet of them here. That's it. So there's a fleet of them here, which means they could be down here or over here. They could be any of these. We've made a tech breakthrough from scrapping the destroyer. Huzzah! We've worked on ablative weapon, or ablative shields. We obtained the ablative shields. That's nice. Work on that. You still want the stuff. I'm not going to give it to you. Improved doohickeys is nice. Ah, good. This area is clear. I hope. I hope there's a ship that is going out to build it, as well as this one. And this is great because this means I will actually be able to get hyperdrive techs researched. That took a very long time. Of anything that's happened yet in this playthrough, not having research bonuses nearby has been the weakness of this start. Has generally been the weakness of this start. There was so many strong elements of this playthrough, but that was a weakness. We did not end up with that great of research bonuses at the start. We haven't really had that great of luxury resources either. We don't have a single ultra rare at this point. I think we have like one rare-ish, one or two, but we need those ultra rares. Now, how are all these looking? This one's about to be profitable. Huzzah. We've also passed 1 billion Slukin, which means we officially have their bonuses. We officially have their bonuses. Somewhere in here, I think under government is the all bonuses from all sources. Now, this should now reflect... what was it? It was in... What was their tech bonus? Engine research? Yeah. Plus 10% from Slukin race to engine research. There we go. We has it. We has the thing. We also get maintenance savings on the troops that we've built, which is great. You still want freaking stuff. No, you're not getting it. You're not getting it. You're not getting it. No way, shape, or form are you getting that stuff. Also, speaking of techs, I should be considering down in exploration and scanners, getting into these as well. The next level up on the exploration and resource scanning. But that is going to be after picking up all of these. A new spy has appeared. Oh boy. Boarding pod assault. Oh, speaking of spies, I have completely neglected the fact that I even have spies. So I can just tell them, hey, you know the let's see, the fire ravagers? Hey, I would like to steal some of their techs. This is the full list of techs that they have that I don't on this pirate faction. So I could be like, hey, give me the basic Tekin. It'll only be 3% chance to obtain that tech. In fact, I don't think there's any tech that I could steal at this point because I have no skill on the spy. They've got no skill, and there's no basic resource technologies that I can steal to get them any experience. So we can't get from them. The Firmus Consortium looks like we've got higher chance to pick up a tech, but 78% is quite low. From the Ackdarian mercenaries, yeah, it's going to be that same circumstance. Argos does not have that high of chance. Now, the consciousness, they tend to have lower like counter spying, but it's still not good enough. The Xenox, unfortunately, are the spy race, so I won't be able to really get anything stolen from them. Yeah, it looked like the Argos had, or no, the those Teekins, where were they? Firmus, yeah. They have the highest odds of stealing, so we're gonna do this, see what happens. 78% chance, we'll find out in a year. Argos has begun Energy Academy. Okay. So they're working on that stuff. I will be eventually. I should be paying these costs at this point. Good, those are fully funded. New colonies. Ah, hello. We have found a location for a new colony. We have found a forest moon with a colonization suitability of plus 22 for both Slukin and Ackdarian. This must be 72 quality. Okay, we're going there. It'll be colonized with Ackdarians. Unfortunately, there's nothing else good enough, and nothing else close enough to good enough. And this one is, like, way over there, yeah. This gets me a bit closer to here, to Athoria. So I'll take it. They have completed the thing at Fruit. Their homeworld, the homeworld of the humans, is Fruit. Oh, they're encroaching on the space up here. Interesting. The Firmus want stuff that I'm not going to give them. Let's see, you... are still growing, so I'm not going to give you your planetary admin yet. I'm not getting any income from them yet to offset by 500. So, hey, profit, good. They have made peace. They did, like, jack all in that war. Oh well. How am I? You are a foreign spy. Goodbye. How nice of you to tell me. Now that is an ambassador. Hello, ambassador. Stuff. Mission failed. They evaded detection, but they failed. Oh well. Like 70% chance to get it, and they failed. Great. Don't you hate when 70% equals 0%? Anyway, how's my civilian economy? I think they're doing okay. I think the civilian economy is okay. It's not the greatest I've seen. If it was doing really good, it would be several million. But, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. They're losing a lot. To what? That's a fair bit of maintenance, but... I need what I'm mining. Or I need what they're paying for. Yeah, because by the way, the civilian economy is what pays the upkeep of mining stations, by the way. You pay to build the station, I think, or do they? I always forget, but I think you pay the resources to build the thing in the first place, but they've paid to maintain it. Stuff and things, hello. Now, I should top up with destroyers in these other fleets. Get 3 fleets at, like, a bunch of attack rates. Oh, and as the private economy upgrades their fleets, they're gonna, like, shove all this money into my private, my state account as well. Hey, we have 10 billion pops at this point, which is nice. We've surpassed a billion total pops over here, but there's still that independent colony, which I don't know if I colonize this colony. I can send it with Sukin, so I won't have to worry about that, but I have to worry about support costs. And there's only 300 million that are there. So it'll, again, be like a money pit for a good long time. And I don't know if I want that. What I do know that I want is for this world over here to get colonized. This forest moon. 72% forest moon. Like, duh. Oh god. Hi, Neutron Gravelex. Why, hello. Yeah, so you've got 13% colony bonus, development bonus, 9% scenery, and that's it. On this ocean moon, which has only 13% suitability, we have founded the colony. Great. Fantastic. Yay. I'm gonna need you to get yourself spaceports. We'll build that spaceport up in there. Need this to get a spaceport. Fortunately, it has a source of fuel in here. A very tiny source of fuel, but yeah, at least it's there. They want things that they're not going to get. And how is this looking? 60% fuel. Yes, that's much better. You are a resource I don't have yet, or don't have enough of yet. Yes, give me things. Everything with a box, a red box around it, is stuff that I'm trying to get, by the way. If you hadn't noticed that yet, every resource with this red line box around it means that I have a deficiency of that resource in my empire. So mine it, basically. Where are all my mining ships? Retrofitting. They're all retrofitting. And there should be one working on that carrier. Wait, what do you want? You want to give me your galaxy map in exchange for medical systems technology. No. What makes you think I'd want that? I sort of want your techs. I don't want to give you tech. I want your tech. Like, that's how this works. That I think is close enough, but I don't want to chance it. Wait till this disappears. So, negotiate deal. What do you got? And what do I got that I can give you? That's the even bigger question of the century. Like, there's no downside to giving a pirate faction colonization tech. Zero downside at all. Same with diplomacy techs. You can give them the diplomacy techs as well, and it'll be fine. I would like to get this, but looks like they're not having it. Or the Slukin one, really, but doesn't matter to me so much. How much more do you need? Oh, that's enough. Not quite, but one more. Alright. I just told the pirates about existing locations. It's like, oh yeah, these guys are empires. Go extort them. Now, what do you have? Well, I have this wonderful location called Naraz 1, as well as some technologies there to work with and all of that. So, yeah, what do you have that I want? You have basic human and Voskaran diplomacy. I don't really care about that, though. I can't really afford anything else, so we'll get human. We'll get all of it. Sure. Discover those ruins. Penetrating scanners. Oh, they don't want the penetrating scanners. Get rid of a couple ruins. Because I want those scanners. That should be good enough. And we can't tell them about it again. Okay. Okay, that's fine. The Iron Moon. Yeah, they're not gonna really talk to me too much, so doing all of that has given me a little bit of a bonus to relationships with the various races. And that counts if I encounter independent colonies of the main playable races as well. So let's keep that in mind. Befriend, ally, undermine, defend, conquer. Great. But you have nothing I want. That's the oh, hello. That's a few things. Hey, homeworld. I want to build a 20 armored brigades. That would be much appreciated. Can I please get 20 of these? We have finished structured research. Okay, and a new scientist has appeared. Great. Let's hope this one isn't another foreign spy. Like the previous two. We have had 2 foreign spy scientists. All right. Next. Homeworld you are going to build the Science Academy, of course. This makes it so that there is a higher chance of getting scientists. We get a flat 10% bonus to all research. And I believe that counts like per category as well. I am not exactly certain. Yeah, our money's a little tight though right now. But I think everything should be okay as we go along. I've absolutely overbuilt troops, by the way. I've like fundamentally I have absolutely overbuilt on those troops, but we're gonna do it because we're gonna use them at some point for something or other. Ahem. Ahem. Cough cough. Wink wink. Nudge nudge. It takes a while. Oh, you're here. Found him. Well, my next question is there an empire here? I don't think so. This might all be empty space. Just for me. Which I will gladly take. Just need to have it all be explored. And ideally, these guys tried to spy on me. So, looking through this list, fortunately there is this. It is a little bit low, but it pushes my borders out here, which further extends my colonization range. And it's close enough. It might get me here. I'm looking at the linear distance from the existing colony to here. I'm looking at this linear distance and I'm comparing it to this linear distance, and I think this is longer. I actually have to look at the top down. Yeah, this linear distance is more than this. So if I colonize this, I should be able to colonize this down here, which is my goal. I absolutely want to get here. Ah, boy, it sucks with my current tech level, though, for hyperdrive tech. Can I get those yet? I can. So I will do that, and I will actually do that first. I need these techs now. Ideally, I want both of them, right? I want both of these techs like now, but oh yeah, and I need to get up to 40% hyperdrive research bonus to get the advanced hyperdrives. That's gonna suck. Yeah, so colonize that as quickly as I can. I can tech my way through that, though, just by going back down and actually picking up the water colonization. And I can do that relatively early. Lots of stuff to kill out here, though. That's one problem. Yeah, so remember what I said about not really needing that technology for the colonization suitability on ocean worlds? Well, if this was a deep ocean, it would be fully suitable. But because it's just a regular ocean, it's not quite as suitable for my race, so it's still plus 18. That's pretty close, but I still want that plus 5 because it's gonna still be painful on upkeep. Speaking of painful on upkeep. Ugh. Yeah, we're like a couple grand off. Ooh, we're a few grand off. We're like 5 grand in the hole. But this world is profitable. This world is, for some reason, not yet, even though it's got 1.3 million. This one has 977 and it's making me 3 grand. Cyclotic Consciousness has declared war on Argos, so these guys have declared war on these guys. Oh boy. It's a war between these two. Fortunately, this number will get to be a bit closer to this number. In fact, it might be better. Yeah, because this world is larger than my home world, and it has a little bit more size. Yeah, because this world is bigger and larger, this should probably be made into my... Like, this should be my capital, but unfortunately... oh, you can. You can change the empire capital. Huh. I'm thinking of doing that, but only once it's actually developed to be beyond the homeworld right now. Once it's better than the homeworld. They want stuff that I'm not going to give. Alright, so that's loaded up. Heading out here. And I should be shoving money. Oh, I haven't met them yet. I haven't met these guys yet. So I can't send them money. Even if I could colonize them, it'll be 0% chance until I physically find them. And they're probably within the range of these Boskarans. Great. Oh, there's a world I can colonize. Right there with Slukin. Mangrove Forest Moon. That's nice. So if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, we are in the expansion phase. We have progressed through exploration. We're still exploring, but now the big focus is expanding the empire, getting as many worlds as we can up and running. Because, yeah, it would be bad if we were to just so happen to not do that, you know? We need to make sure we have colonies. Even if they do cost like 1,000, 1,500, you know, however much, even if they cost me money. Which, wow, I'm still surprised that that's negative. Even at 19, plus 19, at close to 1.4 million. Like, what? What? And it's like getting worse. with time. All right, stuff and things. I need that. What do we got? We need that. We need that. We need that. I want that. I want that. I absolutely want that. You've got stuff that I don't want. Oh, really? They are mining here. This world is mine now. It is mine. I have claimed it. I can absolutely now colonize Arthuria, but I need to contact Arthuria first. Ah, boy, that'll be a little bit of time, I think. And then, as for the diplomacy with these guys, I need your stations. Wow, you very much value Neraz 1. Yeah, we'll give you contact information. Pay me money. Please. We have made a deal. They have given me all of their mining stuff that's within my borders. Essentially, that's what that means. It's what I just bought. So now, somewhere over here, I have this mining station that is technically theirs, but yeah, now it's mine. Meaning I have steel, Aculon, Mebnar production there, and I've got the stuff that was in here as well. It's great, which is what's also great is that I've now basically stolen this mangrove as well as this volcanic planet, which unfortunately is like quality 13. No wonder why they hadn't actually mined this yet. Oh boy. No wonder why they hadn't or colonized it. It's because it sucked. Quality 13. That's awful, awful, awful. So speaking of which, it is about that time to end off today's stream. But I want to finish by having a look at my colony, available colonies. I can colonize the mangrove forest, and I will. Duh. If it can be colonized, I'm going to colonize it. Now, we currently have 6 colonies, so we went from 1 to 6 today, basically, because we colonized the next door neighbor, the literal next door neighbor, Slukin, and yeah, we've gone out, we've expanded, and we're continuing to expand. Now, are we over expanding? Most likely, but I don't think it's going to be a big deal. I don't think it's going to be a big deal over time. We have this wonderful colony. It turns out to be great. This one's going to be making me infinity money. This number will multiply by 10 at bare minimum. I also need to give them their planetary admin center. Now that I'm looking at it, they need their admin center. And these guys are profitable again. Yay. Yay! And then eventually these three will get their admin centers. Um, they need their stations. They need stations though. Once I get resources delivered to them, we'll get spaceports in those locations. But for now, and with hyperdrive tech now online, better hyperdrive tech now online, that will greatly extend my warp drive range. I would like to thank you all for watching. This has been Otaku Showboat. If you have enjoyed today's stream, please be sure to do all of the social and engagement stuff down below the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you have not yet subscribed, and hit the notification bell. Consider becoming a member of the channel by hitting the great big blue join button and supporting on Patreon at patreon.com/otakushowboat if you are so inclined and able. I, of course, will be back on Tuesday with more of this series. I hope to see you all then.